Hey guys, I'm back again with another video. This time this video is going to be on my nose piercing. So, I've had a lot of people when I'm out and about, friends, family members, a lot of people have asked me about getting my nose pierced. Was it painful? What was the process? And what do I have to do now to maintain it? So, I decided to make a video. And so I got my nose pierced October of 2014. So it's going on 2 years since I had my nose pierced. So prior to getting my nose pierced, like everybody else, I watched tons of YouTube videos of people getting their nose pierced. I asked friends who I know who have their nose pierced, and a lot of people were telling me about their experiences, and it really creeped me out. And I was scared out of my mind, so it took me forever to go get my nose done, piercing done. But I'm going to tell you guys about how my process went. So I went to a piercing parlor. It was tattoo and piercings. But I went in there, signed like the little paperwork that they have you sign, paid for the jewelry that I wanted. And the guy took me in the back. He asked me where did I want my piercing. And basically he drew like a dot, like took a pen and dotted my nose where it was going to be at. And then he basically like cleaned the area and then he redotted it again. And then at that point, he had me sit in the chair, and he had like a straight needle, just a hollowed out needle, a plain needle. He took the needle, he put the the jewelry, the actual little stud onto the back of the needle. He put the needle, like right here, and he was like, "Okay, so I'm gonna have you count to three, and on three, I'm gonna pierce it." So he was like, "1, 2," and just jabbed it right through. So I was waiting for three. He didn't get to three. He did 1, 2, bam. And so, of course, I wasn't prepared for it. As far as pain, I would put it on maybe a 5. And it's only a 5 because yes, it is a very sharp like pinch. It's like a really painful pinch, but it's really quick. I would say no longer than the time that the needle goes through. That's how quick the pain is over. So it's not a long painful thing. So if you're thinking about getting it and you're scared that it's going to be painful, it's not that painful at all. Yes, it is a little painful because it is a needle going through your cartilage, but at the same time, it's so quick that you won't even feel anything. So since the jewelry was on the back of the needle, once he put the needle through, the jewelry went through my nose also. So he was completely done at that point. So after that, he gave me some care as to how to care for it. And basically, he told me to get cotton balls, get sea salt, soak the cotton ball in sea salt, and just put it on my nose and clean it like that. Which I did, and it worked really well. I was supposed to do that several times a day until it healed, which he said would take approximately 6 months. So that was the experience of actually getting it done. So after getting it pierced, I would say it felt like maybe like a sting, like a little sting. It was a little hot and sensitive type of thing. But as far as pain, it wasn't painful at all at that point. Fast forward to a few days later. So I got it done. A few days later, I was asleep. Somehow or another, scratched it out. And so I ended up just finding like an earring and cleaning the earring and then putting the earring in. And so I could go to the place the next day and get another one. And so when I went back to the piercing place, they gave me a different kind. So they pierced it with just like a straight. It was just the stud, and it was like a straight like bar. So kind of like an earring without a back, just a straight bar with a stud on the end. And that's the one I lost. So when I went back, they well, they didn't have to re-pierce it or anything because I had put the earring in, so it stayed open. But they gave me another one. I paid for a different type of jewelry. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but this is what it looks like. It is. Can you see it? That's the hook, and then there's the actual jewelry. So that's how it looked. It's shaped like an L. I don't know if I can get it so that you guys can see it any better, but it's shaped like an L. That's the stud. So this is the part that will be out, and then this part goes in the nose. So this is the one that they gave me. And it worked really well. I must say that I've had, ever since I went back and got that one, I have not lost it. Of course, yes, I have like snagged it on things and pulled it out, but I have not lost any other studs since that one. So just the other day, I was at the mall. Well, let me backtrack first. So as far as healing, the healing process, I would say that it took maybe over a year for my piercing to actually completely heal to a point where I can take it in and out without any pain, no pus, no any of that. And I think that that was partly because of the fact that I kept having trauma to the area. Like I would get it snagged on stuff, or I would be scratching my face and I'd snag it out, or I would get it caught on something and snag out. So I think that that may have had something to do with it. But other than that, I really didn't have any other problems. And like I said, the sea salt was a miracle. Using the sea salt really, really helped. So anytime that it would get irritated or it would start to hurt or it was getting like kind of pussy like, I would soak the sea salt, the cotton ball in the sea salt and then put it on there. I also even had it where I would get a bowl and I would put the sea salt in the hot water in there and mix it up, and then I would kind of like soak my nose in the sea salt, like blow bubbles and stuff, so that it could get on the inside and the outside, and like go through it. So that really did help. Now the other day I was at the mall, and like I said, I've had my piercing for almost 2 years now. And I've never changed it since that day I went and got the new one. So I bought some jewelry at and the one I have in, something going by down the street. The one that I have in, I just bought yesterday, so it's new. And I also bought a hoop, which I've never had. So I thought that I would show you guys how to change the jewelry. So what I'll do is, let me bring the camera a little closer, get a little closer, close up. So as you can see, I have this one in. So this one is also an L-shaped kind of one. It's smaller than my other one, but it is still L-shaped. So that's that one. Let's see. So I'm gonna use my other one because it's a little bigger. You can kind of see it a little better. The lady at the place where I bought the jewelry yesterday, she told me that my piercer pierced mine with an 18 gauge, and these are still 18 gauges that I'm using. So here we go. Let's see. So as you can see, it is, I have a little bit of a sniffle. As you can see, like I said, it's L-shaped. So what you're going to do is you're going to find your hole. I can't see in the camera's backwards. You're going to find your hole. Hold on. Find your hole. And then you're going to put it straight through. So it's going to be like that. Okay? So as you can see, you can't see really, but it's straight in like that. So you're just going to put it straight in. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take it and you're going to push up. So it pushes it straight in. So take it back out. You're going to pull straight. It's going to come out and it's hurt. So now to put it back in again, I'm going to do it one more time. Find your hole. Put it in like that. Then you're going to take it and push up. Like so. So that's that one. So take it out the same way. Just backwards. And then I bought a hoop the other day, which is my first hoop ever. So let's see. To do this one, it's a little more complicated because you have to, so there's like a stopper on, can you guys see it? It's a stopper on the back, and then on the end it's just an opening part right there. See it? So what you're going to do is you're going to take it and you're going to put the open part, not the part with the stopper, but the open part. You're going to put it inside the nose and find the hole, which is a little complicated because you have to find the hole from inside the nose, which is a tad bit complicated. And I'm trying to do it backwards in a mirror. Okay. So once you get it in the... Alright, so as you can see, I got it through the hole, and like I said, you have to go from inside. So you're going to thread through the inside of your nose first so that it comes out. So now that it's out and on top of my thing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just feed it around, twist it, twist it, twist it, twist it, twist it, until it gets like that. So that is the final look with the hoop. like I said, this is my first experience with a hoop. I had never worn a hoop before. Always wanted one, but never had one. And I'm not really sure how I feel about it. I don't know if I like it or not. The hoop is still kind of odd to me. But that's how it looks if you are interested in a hoop. That's how it looks. So that, and then to get it out, it's the same as you put it in, except the other way around. So this time, instead of feeding it that way, you're going to feed it the opposite way. Feed it back that way. Feed it, feed it, feed it, feed it, feed it. My nails are not helping this situation. Feed it, feed it, feed it. Okay, hold on, I need 2 hands. Feed it, feed it, feed it, feed it. Alright, so, and voila. And then it's back out. So, from my personal experience, I like putting in the L-bar ones a lot better. This one is kind of complicated to put in. It takes a little more time. But if you want to switch it up, because that's what it is. It's, you know, allows you to play with it, put different jewelry and stuff. So, you know, if you want to switch it up and try the hoop, go right ahead. So, I'm going to go back to my little L-bar one. This is a new one that I got the other day. It's littler than the first one that I had tried on for you guys. So, it's littler. Same concept, though. You find the hole, push it in, and then you just push it through. And then you can, like, readjust it on the other side if it's, like, pokey or anything. But that's pretty much it. So, like I said, it's fairly simple, you know, as long as it's completely healed before you change. Because I know they said that you're not supposed to change your jewelry until the piercing is healed. And another thing that I was told is that the piercing hole, it closes really quickly. So if anything happens and you do lose your jewelry, you want to keep, you know, backups, of course, if you can. And then if not, you want to get to wherever you can to buy a new one as soon as possible if you lose it, because I hear that they close up fairly quickly. I have not had mine close up yet, but like I said, I've only lost mine once, and then once that happened, I got multiple ones. So just in case I do lose one, I always have a backup to put in. So that's my video on my nose piercings. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below if you have a nose piercing. Tell me how long it took yours to heal, if you have any problems or any suggestions for anybody else who may be in the process of getting their nose pierced soon, thinking about getting their nose pierced, or they want to but they're scared. Like, I'm telling you guys, it really wasn't that bad. I would say a 5 if that, and if it was a 5, it was only a 5 for maybe like 30 seconds if that, because it was a really quick type of thing. It was nothing like tattoos. Tattoos take a little longer, so you know they are a little more painful, but the piercing, it went straight through and that was it. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.